Hello there everybody, how are you all doing on this fantastic Wednesday? I hope you've been having a good week. Hope you're ready for some more of our Factorio first playthrough. So, I believe I was fiddling around with trains. I think that was just because I wanted to, really. And I've been enjoying it immensely. Those kinds of trains, actually. I don't think we're anywhere close to that level of complex, but you know, one day, I think we should get to it. I'm going to do this. And then this. Actual footage of me playing the game. Welcome, okayist. You are indeed first. I think you beat me, technically. Beat me to my own stream. Shaking my damn head. Alright, let's continue on the mysteries of fish. So yeah, I just discovered that you can fish. That's kind of crazy. Like I have one in my pocket. Where is it? It's in here. There it is. I have 5 in my pocket. What do you do with fish? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, actually, but I have it, and it's mine. So, I probably want to radar on some guns out there relatively quickly, so I don't feel like we should probably do that. Where's my... I guess I ran back here? That makes a certain amount of sense, honestly. Just my headset. Okay. So we have our relatively simple power line. We have our needlessly windy railroad, because that's how we like it. We do need to figure out how we're going to come in here. What we could do is have a split, right? Just have a split right here. Maybe that's what we do. Like going this way. And yet maybe not quite there. How do I... Q? There we go. Maybe try from this... There we go. Like that. Nah. Maybe we have it come out a little further, a little more directionally, like this. Oh, we gotta get rid of a couple of trees. There's always a couple. I do love this music. It's very Total Annihilation for me. Like that. There we go. Alright, it connects. It's not the best looking thing in the world, but it exists, and that's honestly more than I can say for most things I've ever tried to build. We have no walls, so let's go grab some. Is this full? It is. It's actually full. Okay, it has no automation that I'm aware of. I really want this to be spacebar. What does spacebar do? Shoot, right? Yeah. G, isn't it? Okay, I can live with G. I can live with G. Bet you thought I didn't see that tree, huh? I did. For the first time. Alright, let's go get some stone. Stone walls, to be precise. Which would be somewhere over here. It actually moves the car. That's fantastic. I love that. It just shifts the car ever so slightly. Alright. That should probably be enough. Surely. Mining productivity we're doing. I will say that our production of military science seems very slow. No, actually, it's not the military science. What's the problem then? Is it power? Are we running out of power? Is it just not enough? It's not enough science labs, really? Huh, I guess it is. This isn't even connected. Can we fix that? Like a medium pole? There we go. Amazing. Everything is right in the world. All right. I didn't like that tree anyway. Let's be honest. I couldn't pretend, but I never liked that tree. Alright, so we're probably going to want our wall to start here. I would assume. And go all the way up here. Can you do a diagonal wall at all? I guess you can. I am doing it right now. So we'll do that. I wonder if this is even defensive in any kind of way, but it's cool and I'm doing it. Who wants boring old straight walls anyway? Not me. Alright, chemical science pack almost immediately completed. That's insane. I guess mining production was just very slow. It required a lot of lead. Oh, there's a lot of things we can do. Bulk inserters. Move out multiple items of the same type at a time. This scares me, but let's do it. I would love to have more robots. More bullet. More bullet. More logic? No. That scares me. More explosive. Better armor? I can live with that. Braking force. Trains slow down faster, allowing them to stay at higher speeds for longer. Oh, it just speeds them up, I guess. It's not bad. I don't have blue. I'm without blue. Let's remember that while we make our decisions. Modules. Fuck it. I don't know. Who knows what they do, but they look like Lego, and that's enough for me. Like this. And then what I can also do is just do another one behind it as well. But I mean, like, I think considering this is what it kind of... This is like one layer, and I'm already doing the second layer. I feel like I'm doing okay here. Can't imagine we're going to need more than that. Is there a single weak link in this? Oh, there is. Okay, well, we'll fix that. This is the problem with a diagonal wall, isn't it? Just to be twice as thick. Perfect. Let's put it out a little more. I want to have some turrets on this side, I imagine, surely. Maybe a little more still. Like that. That makes sense to me. This does put me right through the rainforest, but that's okay. I do have grenades, don't I? Maybe I don't. Nope. Maybe not. Nope. I see no grenada, so I will be using none. Okay. Is this enough room? Was that 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, that's probably good enough. Perfect. Let's make this double thick. I imagine eventually we'll need to make this like triple as well, but for the time being this will do. Am I out of... Oh, okay. Didn't even make it all the way through. I guess I have 2 gates. Curved rail is in the way. Well, that presents an issue, I guess. Alright, things are being researched very, very, very slowly. I'm amazed at how much of those I went through, actually. Maybe I do need this whole box. Maybe I need that. Alright, well I'm excited to get trains working. Ow. Nearly destroyed that lab in one go. I should probably repair it. Let's repair it. Guess I'll repair my poor car as well. Why not? But yeah, once we get trains going, I think we'll have a very steady supply of petroleum. And then it's only a matter of... Didn't like that tree anyway. I think it's only a matter then of blue science, right? This tree is dead to me, quite literally. Kind of like this, like brushing right up against the track. I don't know why necessarily, but I do. I like it. Fantastic. And then we'll just have this like so. And then yeah, just have this go all the way up here. Like this. And I think we need this here. And then like that. Yeah, it's a little thicker in parts, but that's fine. Kinda like the way that looks. I don't think there's literally any nests over there yet, currently, but you never know. There could be. Alright. I like it. This is our little oil rig place. I need to name the station as well so that we know what it is. I think we will call it... actually, you know what? It's red. Let's go ahead and call it. The okayest oil... The okayest oil you can mine. There we go. So this is the okayest oil you can mine. And we'll have to come up with a name for the other one. So I think we'll have to worry about offloading as well. Oh yeah, isn't there something about the automation? The train automation? Yes. Oh, you can drive remotely? Oh, that's kind of awesome. Alright, so schedule. The okayest oil you can mine. Add weight condition. Full cargo? No. Fuel has cargo inactivity, item count, passenger not present, time passed, fluid count. Oil is less than, what is that, greater than 50,000? I think we want maybe not equal to 50,000. Can I set the number? Oh, that's telling me how much there is right now. So this is saying less than 0. Okay. Gotcha. So I guess I'll go with, I don't want it sitting here all day. I guess 35,000? 35,000 oil? If it has less than, it comes here? Or no, this is a wait condition. Yeah, so it will wait if it has less than 35,000. Should I just set it to full? If it has less than 50k, then it will wait. If it has 50k, it won't. And then we add a station, which right now is known as Lieutenant Killer, but that's not going to be what we stick with. And then if it has, I would say equal to 0. So if it has less than 50,000, it waits until it's full. And then if it has, it waits if the fuel equals 0. Okay. So if it's greater than 0, then we wait. Add an interrupt. No interrupts found. I don't know about that, but I'm scared. Okay, so we're going to leave that for now. This is going to be oil runners. There we go. So this is the oil runners group, and you can guess what they do. Well, actually, let's drive the train back. Let's drive the train back. It's not very far, but we do want to try some things. Ah, so it only has a locomotive in one direction. Which will... Oh, that's actually going to screw everything up. We can't do that. We'd have to have a loop at the other end to turn around. Which I guess we can do. We can do that. It'll be fine. We can do that. We'll figure it out. So this is the other station. And it says that the station is full. So if I get out, we are at the station. Now if I wanted to leave on here, we actually have all this room up here we could use to turn around. Let's try it. Honestly, it doesn't even look that bad. Yeah, we have plenty of room. Let's get a couple of grenades. We should have plenty. Do I have any on me? I feel like I should. But you know I can't see. No, I have fish. Oh wait, no, I have grenades. Here we go. So let's go here. And here's what I want to do. Line 4 can be our combat stuff. Grenada. I could mine these trees, but I'd rather not. I'm just going to carve out what I assume is going to roughly be the path of the train. That rough path does seem to be taking me rather close to this radar, but you know what, let's find out. Let's find out together. Ah, it's fine. I vastly underestimated the turning circle of a train. Oh, okay, I did nick it a little bit, but that's okay. I think it makes sense to have the repair tools on the same hotbar as the grenades. I think that just makes sense. Makes a certain amount of sense, really. So I guess we don't want it to turn around too sharply. Because we do want to be able to have enough space for the train station, right? We do need that. This is going to have ammunition on it. This needs coal in it. So we can do both of these things. I guess I'll chop these trees the old-fashioned way. Why didn't that work? Why isn't that working? It should be connecting, shouldn't it? Maybe the angle's too sharp? I'll move the radar. Doesn't have to be right there. What am I missing? Rail building, rail signals. Yeah. It should just connect, shouldn't it? There we go. Okay, that should work. Now how do I tell it which way to go? It should just go this way and then loop back around, I think. I really don't know. Give me my medium power pole. Alright, where's my radar? There we go. Put it there. Alright, that should work. So I imagine what I would need, because what I probably want to have on this is 2 trains eventually, right? So that one's emptying here as the other's being refilled over there. So with that in mind, I need rail signals. I need one here, and I need one here, right? So I can break the rail into pieces. Like that. I feel like some of this is incorrect. I didn't want to destroy that, gonna be honest. Has to be this way. Like that. So this has to be that way. This is one point of rail. Okay. I think that's good. We can maybe add a second piece of the rail here. This is red for some reason. Why? Ah, because this is not its own piece. There we go. Now it's green. Because it was showing this train occupying this whole block. But now I've corrected that, so that's good. The only issue is that this right here says wait here for this to clear. I guess that works though, because the train would then wait there. Maybe this is fine, he said. Maybe it's fine. What about bulk inserter is interesting for sure. Sulfur and advanced circuits. What are those? Sulfur is water and petroleum gas. Okay, and that's crude oil into petroleum gas. Yep, okay, so that is what we need. So we're doing the right things, and that makes me happy. Make me 4 of those, I think. Along with a couple of these. Make me more of those. Okay. Made a lot of train stops. Not entirely sure why. Oh, you got a little overambitious, I guess. Alright, but we have our train. We need our fluid... not wagons. What's the other thing? Fluid storage. Here we go, storage tank. How big is it? I don't have any. Okay, I guess we'll make some then. Four pumps for fluid storages makes sense to me. Okay, they're quite large. They're quite big. Stores 25,000. So 2 tanks stores a whole one of these. So maybe that's all we want. Something like this, and then like that. Because it looks cool. I might need to move it further away based on how big the pump is, though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, but that's fine. Actually, I can move it a bit further away again. And then I can have the pumps kind of connect before they come in here. Like this. And then they can go like that. And then that kind of works. And then we just need a power pole. So give me the power poles like this. There we go. This should do both. Okay. So this should then pull... I will do that. So this then should then, here we go, pull fluid out of here pretty quickly actually with the 4 pumps. This one's not doing anything. Is there a reason? Neither is this one. Pumping speed 0. Is it just not in the... Is it not connected? These didn't do anything on the edges. Can they only have one connected to each part of the tanker? Is that why? It's facing the right way. Ah, yes. Okay, see this pipe that attached? This hose? You can only have one attached to the tanker at a time. That explains it. So in that case, we'll do this, and then we will remove that. And we'll do the same here. We don't need this right now. And we'll just connect all of these into the same pipe. So, spiritually it does the same thing, but at least then it's actually pulling out at max capacity from this. Because of this little hose that attaches to each part of the tanker. That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. The other thing we could do is... This might be wise. What happens if I pick this up? Do I just get this stupid amount of crude oil in my pocket? There's only really one way to find out. All the crude oil goes away. I can live with it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make the pumps and then have them go pipe to ground like this. And then what we can do is we can have conveyor belts moving past and all that if we need to. And then we can have our storage tanks. Like this? Do we want to do like that? That's kind of cool. Like a double buffer? Like this, like that, that. Boom. Okay, that should work. Alright, now we need to rename this station as well. Let's see. Since it's already LT, let's go with Laguna Fox base stop. There we go. Double O. Wait. Double O. There we go. Perfect. So now can I set up automation? Laguna Fox base stop double O, the okayest oil you can mine. If I turn this to automatic, it goes. Okay. Terrifying things could happen here. Alright, so then it's going to go. It's not going to crash into my car. Perfect. It waits. And then it immediately leaves. Okay. That's great. That works really well. So now it's just sitting here. Forever. Because it has no oil. This is the stop. Alright, move it all down. Glad I moved it. Put the pumps back. God damn it. That. Destroy this tree. Okay. Ah, dear. Okay, one. Like that. I do like this little tank pentagram we're making. It's kind of neat. Okay. Now we just need power to these, and then they'll do a thing, right? It's empty. So do I have this reversed? Do I have this backwards? So what if I say greater than 0 and then less than 50,000? Less than oil. Less than 50,000. Okay. So now it left of its own accord. That's probably good. Last time it just left because it wasn't even in the station. Okay, now it's waiting, and it's done. It got 40 oil, and it left. Which is less than 50. Okay, I'm starting to see it. So this is just a true. This is just, if this is true, you can leave. If this is false, you have to wait. Because 40 is greater than 0. Okay. So I need this to be less than 1. Because I've seen equal zeros before. So if this is less than 1, fluid is less than 1, then you're fine. So 6,000 is less than 1. The oil we have is less than 1. So shouldn't it be leaving? Oh, sorry. This is false. And it will forever be false. So I need this to put it on manual. I need this to say, if you are... Yeah, let's just set it to max. If this equals 50, then we can leave. And then if this equals 0, then we can leave. Let me test something. 8,000. Okay, that's not going to work, obviously. Let's set it to 10 then. 10,000. It didn't leave. Is there an automation tutorial? Train stops. Simple train schedule. I love it. Let's do it. Okay. So we have the thing. Yep. Build the train stop. Yep. Do it. It's automotive. Locomotive. Automobile. I believe I have to set up coal to it, but it's fine. Cargo wagon. Done. Fast inserters. Okay. Add the A stop to the train schedule with the empty cargo wait condition. So maybe this is why it's so easy in here. So A with if you have an empty cargo. Wait. But the cargo isn't empty. If your cargo is empty, you wait. Is that right? That's a manual. So cargo wasn't empty, so it left. Oops, I built it too far forward. Okay. Full cargo. It's getting closer to the empty cargo. So if cargo is full, then it waits. Then it goes here. It's at station B. It's waiting to go to station A. It won't go to station A unless it has fulfilled this. It's not what happens when it gets to the station, it's what happens while it's waiting to go there, I believe. I think that's correct. Waiting at A. This is A. This is B. I am confused. If you hadn't noticed. Okay. So it's here. What if I just say, hey, if you have greater than 10,000, go. Which you do. What if I say, hey, if you have greater than 0? Nothing. I might need to set up more signals over there, actually. I might need to set up some more signals, so let's do that too. We'll figure this out together. I believe in us. I think we can do it. I really do. Can I make the army yet? No. No, I cannot. I can make some gates, so let's do that. While we're jogging. Okay. This is the only way in. I don't foresee that being a problem. Surely. Why are none of these working? I guess it just mines very, very, very slowly. Okay, that's fine. So we probably need a signal here so that the train knows it's okay. We have a train signal here. We probably want a train signal here. And I'm almost certain we want a train signal there. There. So this is now shown to be clear. And if this isn't, then it isn't. That should be good. Alright, so why is it stopping? Oh, it's on manual. Okay. That would explain it. Okay, so 19,000 is greater than 10. So if I hit automatic and it moves, that tells me that it wants... this is the condition that it waits at this train station. It's now on this, so this is saying red, because this whole part of the train line is occupied. That's good. I can actually watch this. It's unloading. It's now 0. Okay. I think greater than 10,000 might honestly be good. Yes. Okay, we have it figured out. That makes me happy. Oh, I can put more gate down as well. Oh, it's too close to the curved rail, right. Forgot about that. There we go. That works. Alright. So we have that. I mean, working is a strong word, but operation. What we need now is coal. Otherwise it's going to be unoperational very quickly. Actually, how is this train doing? How is it doing on coal? Honestly, pretty good. It doesn't need a lot. I can kind of see where they just had it being fed out of a chest, because it doesn't need much more than that. Needless though, we will be grabbing some. So the train comes in here. So we want, honestly, just what, a fast inserter, like right next to the train station, like there, with a single chest would be my guess. I think we need to fix our setups here. Let's have transport belt 2. Iron chest for everything makes sense to me for now. Splitter. Actually, put this here. Splitter, better splitter. Inserter, long inserter. Actually, I think I like having them up here. I think that makes sense. Like that. And then a chest. And what else do we normally need? Power poles? I mean, power poles make sense. Just the small power pole should be fine. Okay, I think that works. So then what we are going to want is a chest and some kind of inserter. Do I have coal on me? I do. Alright, that worked. It disappeared. I guess I'll keep you with... what, 3? Is it 3 stacks that maxes out a train? I think it is. Alright. Something like this, which goes right through the power pole? No, right past it. Flawless. And then like that. Alright, this will work very quickly. Perfect. Alright. So now we have coal ready to go. I mean, this whole line is very overburdened. In fact, we could probably do that. And that would probably be okay. We have oil. Oil is in these tanks. You'll love to see it. And then the only other thing was bullets, right? That was the other option that we wanted. Only problem is bullets are all the way over there. How do I make bullets? Can I just make like a little thing of bullets over here? I probably could. Copper plate, steel plate, firearm magazine. We have steel. We can get copper easy enough. And firearm magazine is just iron. Do we just want to have a little thing here making piercing magazines so that we don't have to loop it all the way around? Probably. Do we even need to autonomously provide like bullets? Probably. We probably want to get in the habit, I think. I think it's probably a good idea. Here's what I'll do then. I'll need to make more of these splitters. What am I missing? Oh, just the desire to do it, I guess. Alright, we'll make some then. Do this. Do that. As far as we can. Okay, we now have plates. We have steel, steel plates being made. Should these be electric furnaces? I imagine eventually they should. Or at least steel furnaces, right? There's... yeah, steel. I mean, it's twice as fast crafting speed. We should stop building them and start making them. How's that? There we go. That should probably be good. I could even take the iron plates off of that, actually. I mean, why not? How can I pull just one side off? I guess with a inserter, right? And I can just shortcut it to, or filter it to just iron plates. I guess that's what I'll do then. Iron plates. Oh, you could do this with the filters on these. You could do the entire game probably from one conveyor belt, right? Like a what are those? Is that a sushi restaurant that has that? I only know it from like the Pokemon minigames. Was it Pokemon that had those minigames? There was a Pokemon game, I think, that had like a minigame of sushi, or like you had to pick things off a conveyor belt. I think it was like styled after sushi. I don't know. I remember little and no less. Alright, let us get... I could just put this straight into an assembler, right? Like I could. Nothing is actually stopping me from doing that except my own sense of, you know, decency. But no, I think I will. Give me this because it has my power poles in it. I think I want a power pole here. There. Then I need This guy. So just one to one. Is that what we're gonna do here? I think it is actually. As crazy as it sounds, I think it's a great idea. And then I will also do this. Plate. There it is. I need to rotate it, don't I? Ah, damn it. Plate. So why isn't it? No recipe, I guess? Alright, I have two things of these, being making firearm magazines. I have steel, I just need copper now. There is copper right here. I'm gonna need to bring it into the fold eventually, right? If that's probably wise. Because we're using everything from this tiny patch of copper right now. We haven't even tapped into this yet. So yeah, let's tap into this too while we're at it. Might as well. Where's my repair kits? I think I need to clear out row 1. Like entirely. And just have it be things I want to build, right? So like electric mining drills. Let's do it in order, right? So electric mining drills. Furnace. Better furnace. Assembly machine. Better assembly machine. Oil refinery. Chemical plant. Maybe a pump jack, I don't know. Yeah, that's probably good. Because then we can have row 1 and row 5. And that has everything we need in it. That's probably good. It's probably smart. Standing on this is not smart. I could have very much died. How is that happening, by the way? How is that going? Trains on the way? 0. It's waiting because it hasn't gotten 10,000 yet. So we have figured it out, it seems. It seems like we have it figured out. And it seems like 10,000 is maybe too high, but for now I think it's okay. Clear all of this out as well. This is dead to me. I think what I should also do is have one of these with like walls and floors, right? Because we can make like flooring. I don't know I don't know why we'd do that, but we can. Maybe having like a military one makes sense, with walls and gates and radars and turrets and grenades. Like that. Maybe that makes sense. Anyway, that's not why we're here. Oh, I do want, if I do have a military one, there he goes. If I do have a military one, I want a repair kit in it for reasons that I don't have to explain to you, actually. Did it even empty? I think it did. I think it emptied. It just emptied really fast. Let's assume that it did and move on. Okay. We were going to get this copper thing going. Ah, yes, which is why I wanted to be able to build walls. Yeah, it makes sense to me now. Walls and mining drills. Who could have conceived of such things as these? Let's bring this into the base, as it were. I hope I can't like build too close to the railway and then just the sounds of splintering metal is heard in the distance. I hope that's not something that can happen. That's good. How is our pollution doing? Very well, or badly. It really depends on what you, how you're looking at it, actually. Oh, it does mean I'm going to lose my little parapet kind of setup, but that's okay. I'm not going to lose all of it, but I am going to lose some of it. It's kind of worth it to get the copper involved, for being honest. I don't think it has to be that far. It has to be a little further than that. Like maybe there. Maybe there's good. Okay, that was a little more damaging to the walls than I initially hoped. Ooh, yeah, okay, that's enough grenades. And there's the repair kit, conveniently located right next to the grenades. Like nothing happened. There we go. Well, alright. That'll do for now. We can take our little turrets. One there. One there. Maybe one there, I suppose. I shall grab this one. How about there? How do I place half? Half, okay. Control click. Control right click, I guess. Okay. We're going to want to move our little power poles. Power poles are up here. Let's move them just a little like this, I guess. And like that. Oh, we're done with modules as well, so we're kind of done with everything. Ah, here we go. It reduces energy consumption of a machine, allows the machine to make more products from the same amount of ingredients, increases energy consumption, reduces speed. I guess it's fine if you're getting more stuff. Ooh, done. I will research that. Cliff explosives? Insert a capacity bonus. Allows bulk inserters to move more items at once. Ah. Adds a small amount of stacking even to non-bulk inserters. Oh good, I don't have to build bulk inserters then. I can just build the regular ones and it will probably be enough. What was that noise? Oh well, it'll probably be fine. Okay, so I need my construction stuff and my conveyor belt stuff. I need more miners, actually, it turns out. So these are just regular explosives. I need advanced circuits. Okay, we're starting to get a little ahead of ourselves then, it turns out. What am I missing? Iron plates. But of course. Guess I could just run along this and pick them up. Oh, I have some steel now as well. Fantastic. Portable solar panel. I don't really know what stuff I need to power, but I have the ability to now. So I guess that's good. Is it? I feel like it's not unloading at all. I feel like there's something wrong with this. It arrived and then disappeared. Can I not look at this? It has 2.1. Maybe it is unloading. It's just unloading very quickly because there's not much in it. Who knows? I certainly don't. So available resources pretty minimal there. 0 here. So let's just assume this is the start. Like that. Like this. Should be good. That's too far. It needs to be right up against it. It doesn't feel right, but it is right. And apparently I need still more. Although this is, what, 32? So if I was going to have more, it would overload the belt anyway. So let's just start with this, and then we can rearrange as needed. I thought it said that it wouldn't let machines be unpowered. It did, and it was correct. Fair enough. It's just one square too far, I guess. You know what we could do? We could go with a medium power pole. Actually, it doesn't go any further, so never mind. Right, all of that's powered now. It just unloads that quickly. Okay, never mind. You know what would probably help? If we had, well, first a radar over here, but also if we had actual fuel tanks for it to fill up in the interim. We may need to do that. Basically what we have here, this storage tank array kind of thing. For now, though, we have copper. And I guess we'll just turn it into copper plates right here. There's no sense moving it, is there? We will not be using good stuff on this. We do need coal as well. I'll have it brought up from here, that way it's not getting in the way of the train. I'm sure that upsets many people, and for that I am sorry. Actually, I need quite a few conveyor belts, but I know where to get them. Just a precarious place to be. Somehow we made it, though. Conveyor belts are actually back that way. Dare I risk it? Yes. We're fine. See? Never a problem. Iron rods as well. I guess I'll take a stack or two. Can't hurt. I guess one can carry too much shit, but we'll deal with that in a bit. Portable solar panel. Power for equipment not... Oh, equipment modules. I see. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. I do like the defender capsules that you throw as if they're grenades. That's kind of hilarious. I do want to make a radar, so let's do that. I want to also provide myself with... Well, I guess I have a lot of transport belts. It's really just what I needed. I am going to have to upgrade my coal as well. Because it's like one of the first things I built and I haven't touched it since. And it's probably a little out of date, let's be honest. Like so. Nice, that works out. And then what we shall do, this is all stacked on one. And then... sorry, this is all stacked on one. And... move that there. And move that there. Perfect. That's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That'll work. One isn't going to make a difference. Okay, so now we have this. Now we can split this. Like that. And now we can make our little smelter array. Going up and down. A one piece of coal is just going to haunt me, huh? It's fine. Alright, so now we need our... I need this to be 5 and this to be 1. I am going to need more smelters as well. I assume I probably need to go make some. Yeah, I do. I need more stone. There is stone here. But don't I have stone being prepared down here while I'm at it? I do! Actually not being prepared anymore. Just existing. Which is good enough for now, I suppose. What's the stack size on these? 50. Alright, perfect. Pretty sure, what was it, 30 to 30, right? Effectively? Each one of these does 0.5, each one of these does... I think 0.1. Oh, 0.3. Each one of these does 0.3. So this is 3, 6, 9, 12. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 31. Alright, so 31 miners. So that means we're getting 15.5 ore per second, which is actually ever so slightly more than the belt can handle. Also, what's going on here? But that's fine. 15.5 per second, and these I need 3 for each one, so 15 times, so I need 45 smelters. Sounds about right to me. Say 18. Hey Laguna, thank you for the posture check. How are you, mate? Hope you're doing good. Ah, about that whole, like, not wanting to interfere with the fucking train thing? Yeah, let's revisit that. This is why you don't connect things before you start. Just got here and you're already mathing. That is the game. It's the nature of the beast. So I guess what I'll do is I will just have this go the other way. And I will not connect it up beforehand, because fuck this shit. Alright. Oh, this will never empty now because I'm not using the crude oil. Okay, well that's fine. That works. It'll give that a chance to spool up a bit. Actually, maybe let me add a couple of tanks over there so that it can just be ready to go at full capacity. Let's do that real quick. We'll give it just a little bit of... This is why I park outside. Alright, we'll give it just a little bit of tanks. Where are we going to put them? Considering how we decided to do this. We did it in a very interesting way. I'll bet you not all of these are operational either. I'll bet you only one of them is. With how we've seen it the other side. So... yeah. So what we need is 3 end pipes, basically. That's what we require. And they can't be so close together. Where's my pipage? Pipage stuff? Here. Like this. Like that. And I think each one of these needs to be connected to a... no matter only brute force, it's good enough for the sun to maintain nuclear fusion, so it's good enough for me to play factory games. True. How do I want to do this? Let's pick up this oil pump and let's rotate it this way. Let's move these for now. Let's get rid of all of this. Alright, so what I think I want to do is have a... Where's all of my fluid storage? There it is. Need to make some. I think I want 3 fluid storage, 1 for each, right? I think that just makes sense. They are quite large, though. Are we becoming ore barons? Absolutely, yes. I'm already moving a lot of things between stations. We have the okayest oil you can mine station right here, and then we have Laguna Fox base stop 00. So congratulations, you are a train stop. And I do not mean that as an insult, although it may come across as one. So I guess what I need to do is give up. But aside from giving up, the other thing we can do is this. Like that. So now this will fill up this tanker, these two. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 2 per. I think that makes a lot of sense. So these two can go into this central one, right? Into this central one right here, which will then connect there. I think that makes a lot of sense. You can connect right like that. And you can connect like that. Okay, so these two into here. As long as you have me a Grand Central Square station, I'll accept that. That is the station that most frequently gets destroyed when supervillains attack, so it may be the first station to be destroyed by the Tyranids. But as long as you're okay with it, I'm okay with it. So that looks correct to me. They are kind of staggered like that, and I kind of enjoy it personally. None of these are powered now for reasons. Reasons I don't understand, but we'll get to it. Oh yeah, because I disconnected it from power. Weird that. Gets frequently remodeled with the best interiors. Ah, there you go. You're seeing the bright side. Because he's Mr. Brightside. Alright, so we're going to take these two and we're going to just have them right down here. Like this. That should work. As far as connecting to that... Well, I guess we have to do something like this. Like that. And then like this. Flawless. Okay, so these should all be connected now. These should all have oil. They do. They do! So that's good. 2 crude pumps per tank. The tanks are all staggered in a very, very desirable and pleasing way. And we actually have 3 pumps working for the wagon, which is actually how that shit operates. Flawless. Hopefully that's in the right place. It is. It is. We have 1 part here, 1 part here, 1 part there. So that makes sense. Fantastic. So, what we need to do now, reconnect this all up to power. Something like that. Give this a little bit of a wiggle. Something like that. And we're good. Personally, I use 2 pumps on my fluid wagon. It only allows you to connect 1 at a time, I noticed. It may be different on the out. But it may be different on the in, but on the out, when you're withdrawing from it, it only allowed me to use 1 at a time. Because, how am I going to show this? There was a tree there, don't worry about it. We didn't need it. So... Stop. Oh, 1 at each end of the wagon. Yes, yeah, that makes sense. But there's 3 little compartments that you can connect to. You can connect to the wagon 3 different times. So I connected 3. Because eventually my hope is that this train will not just go to this oil well, but also this one. And, potentially, any other oil that may or may not exist. But yeah, you could just do 1 at each end of the wagon, that works too. But I saw that there were... I had 2 on each piece, on each connecting segment of the wagon, and obviously that didn't work. Because the apparatus can only connect 1 at a time. You can only get 2 tanks in the same footprint as the fluid wagon. Oh yeah, no, I just did this little weird array. That's how I solved that problem. I overcompensated. Alright, so I was doing this, wasn't I? Yes. I need as much room as I can. So something like this. One wagon holds 2 tanks worth of fluid. Used to only be 1 before 2.0. That sounds arduous. Incredibly arduous. Incorrect. Alright, let's place this down. We don't have to connect these, but we do have to connect those. There we go. We figured it out, everybody. I'm putting this so far south so that it doesn't get in the way of the train up here. Just in case anyone was wondering, like, what the hell is he doing? Which I'm sure is a question many people have. You're still limiting your smelting to 7.5 per second if you do it that way. Yeah, no, I'm totally fine with that. Eventually I'll replace them with electric smelters and get rid of the coal entirely. That's my goal. For now, though, I don't know if the power grid can sustain it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a bit. That'll do. Well, actually, I don't know how we're going to get this through here now. Hold on. Can I... Here's a question. Give me this with this. Ah. I guess we can have it go up and through here with relatively little interference. This. I guess not quite like that, actually. This. Like that. I love it. Flawless. It's good. It's good. You may as well keep burning coal for smelting. There's no reason to go to electric unless you can mass produce modules and beacons. Well, there is a reason. Then I don't have to deal with coal on my belts. That makes me happy. I'll be placing inserters all live long day. Flawless. There we go. You're indirectly burning more coal in your power because of the idle power draw from furnaces. Oh, with electric? Electric furnaces have idle power? Idle power consumption? I never really considered that. Well, that is a reason not to use them then. Should I be using medium power poles for this just so I don't have to lose my fucking mind? I think yes. Let's make more of them. I should really go get some wire, I guess, but I can't be asked. Give me this. There we go. Yes, and I hate it when people offset the incentives like that. Really? I love it. I think it looks so cool. I love it when it's all like diagonal. Gives it this like very fluid motion to my eyes. He makes you stronger, gives you focus. Does seem to in my case. I grouped them in pairs. I could see that. I guess you know what it is? It's because these are too wide. If this was 3 wide, I would put them dead center and I would never move them. But because it's too wide, this is more sense to me. It just is. I have copper now. I have these now. I have steel. I have everything. Let's do it. Let's make ourselves a little ammunition thing. Let's also come up to this cargo wagon and adjust it. It doesn't need much. Maybe something like this. And do I have wooden chests. Do I want to use wooden chests? Sure, why not? Floor, is that too far? No, it's actually perfect because I know what I'm doing. Awesome. And then, it actually does copy that. Nice. I like it. So this will be my supply of ammunition. I understand, but having them in pairs is much better for power coverage. Yeah, I could see that, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. How is our power, actually? Satisfaction's good, we're not doing anything right now. Show me after over 10 minutes? Maybe peak at about 3.4? Not very high. What's our highest peak? Yeah, 3.6. Alright, I can live with that. 1,000 hours. So we have firearm magazines being made. Then I want to pass those almost immediately into the next thing, I believe. So that I can then make the other thing with the stuff in the place. Is there anything else we can research? There's a lot more we can research. Belt immunity? Oh, please. Thank you. On cue. On cue. On cue. There we go. That makes me happier. Love my Mega Base uses 16 gigawatts of power all on solar panels. That's the dream. Alright, so we have... Speaking of, let's look at our pollution. We're doing fine. This little basin upsets me. This, like, Mega Base here that seems to be sending frickin' drones to their what do they call it? Their expansion? I think they call it expansion, don't they, in StarCraft? Sending drones to the expansion, I hate it. There's a word they use for it when it's like your natural second base that you want to take. Or your third. I can't remember. I remember nothing. Forward operating base? That's a good military term for it. 55 streak. Holy shit, Rhythm. You deserve way more than 450 fucking, I don't know, what do we call these things again? Ice bucks? I don't know. You deserve more than that. My god, man. How are you, dude? I hope you're doing well, mate. That's insane. How goes the Den bucks? That was it. Den bucks. That makes sense. How goes the Premier League? It's in hibernation until August because of the World Cup, I assume. Channel points? Yeah, you could just call them those, I guess. That is the easier solution, isn't it, Random? Bullet. Belt immunity equipment. I actually have to equip it? It's a module I put in my pocket and it takes power? You bastards. Oh, now you're going to make me build these bloody solar panels, ain't you? Oh, it's very upsetting. Oh, EPL's done! Arsenal won, West Ham relegated. I mean, let's be honest. I think we all saw that coming, right? West Ham was struggling real hard for a while. I have no memory of this place. What the fuck was I doing? Like the alerts of like, ooh, you just researched the thing is just overwhelming. Night vision? Might not either. Alright, so I want to build this. Copper plate, steel plate, firearm magazine. 2 firearm magazines. Every 6 seconds, 1 every 3 seconds, and this makes 1 a second. These 2, it's perfect. So 1 a second, 2 every 2 seconds. So this is actually too much. Unless I want to make 2 containers of them. Which I do. Alright, so give me... How do I want to do this? I need to move it 1 over, I think. Like this. And then this will be my output. Like that? That should work. Wait, this can't be my output, can it? I have to do it the other way. I have to do it like this. Yes, an achievement! I have achieved! I produced a lot of electronic circuits. Which I can only assume is a good thing. Fantastic. Like this and like that. Tottenham had to not lose the last game to stay safe. They won last game 1-0. West Ham won their last game 3-0, but way behind goal differential the next tiebreaker after points. A few weeks ago, West Ham was 17 and safe, but then swapped places with Tottenham. That is kind of crazy. Well, I mean, I think... I do feel like... I don't know. Knowing as little as I do about the Premier League, I feel like I do innately associate the words West Ham with mid. And I don't know if that's fair, necessarily, but it is true. So I can't, you know... There's only so much I can do about that. Something like... right here, maybe? Right here, maybe. This is right in the way. How do I make a copy of something? Like, if I wanted to click on something in the world and be like, oh, I want to make an assembly machine. Can you do that, or does it have to be on your hotbar? Alright, we've moved that successfully. It was only cost a small amount of our soul, but it's fine. What I want is both of these on the same conveyor belt. I'm sure this will upset many of you. All I can say is, I am sorry. Fantastic. Nothing really matters to me. Alright, give me this. And then we'll have to just set filters on these, I guess, right? This one is for copper. Oh, actually, do we even need filters? One should be enough. What if I just did that? West Ham was relegated about 14 years, so they've been up, down, up before this season. Okay, so maybe that's why I just associate them with being mid. And again, if that's an unfair statement, I'm sorry for being right. Alright, so we are making things. And those things carry bullets. Alright, so we now have bullets, and the plan is to take those bullets and put them in here. And ship them around the world. That's the goal, anyway. Because I feel like if I have outposts, I really want to be able to just ship them bullets. And autonomously have those bullets be provided to whatever's nearby. Actually, I guess that would be great for drones. When do I get drones? Because I've seen them in the beginning. I've seen them in the opening. Like, you could just put it in a drone port and then drones would just fly it to your machines. Energy shield? You can't stop battery. You can't keep showing me this stuff, game. I'm never going to get anywhere at this rate. I'm just going to be, like, fucking around with the personal energy shield. It looks like a Tommy gun. It's actually better. It looks like a Tommy shotgun. I am intrigued. It is! It's a combat shotgun. It is what it appears. Rocket launcher. Okay. Flamethrower? Sure. That can't possibly go wrong. Okay. Alright. Stop faffing around. Play the game. Fantastic. And I should be able to do this and that. It's looking good. We have bullet! Yes. Okay, amazing. Bullet will slowly be made down here and sent up there. Should I make more of these? These make firearm magazines very quickly. I feel like why not, right? Let's just fill out the space that we've made ourselves. I guess that's a good reason not to. We don't have room. But what if we just make room? What if we're just good? You know? Did you ever consider that? I want to drop that. I want to select from here, paste and paste, rotate, rotate. Oh, if I hover over something and hit Q, I can copy. You can copy things. Holy shit. Alright, that's good to know. You just hover over something and hit Q, and then it just gives you the thing that you're looking at. I love it. So I can now copy setups a lot easier. Because I just have the ability to copy what's already there and move it. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. I like it. Oh, and then obviously I need to do this. And that. And that should solve all the problems. Item ingredient shortage. Ah, well, you know, I can see how that could be possible. 1, 2. Alright. We're now making a good amount of firearm magazines. The piercing kind. Alright. And we have a backup of copper that's reasonably sized. Which makes me happy. So now I guess it's on to oil, right? Like, it's time to oil. We must oil. We simply must. We could have actually moved it up here and done it in this little circle we made. That's an option. I should also go build that radar too. We should probably do that. Actually, where's my car? Dude, where's my car? Level like actually. Aha! There it is. Right there. Fantastic. Look at us with that little thing. Who are bearing their polars right now? Me! Of course I know him. He's me. Cheers, okayist. How are you, mate? Hope you're doing well. Alright, not gonna lie. I really needed to drink some water, so thank you. Like, I needed to drink some water, holy crap. My brain wasn't processing that information because it's full of conveyor belts. Bullied, that's why we're here. And radar, that's the other reason why we're here. But it's less fun than saying bullied. I think this is good. It covers, like, most of the area. Right, put it right here. Perfect. Now if I look on the map, yeah, that's a pretty good coverage, I think. Yeah, I like it. So now we can see that. Let's get some guns. Where's our enemy coming from? I mean, there could be fucking anything over there, but I do know that there's stuff over there as well. So let's add a couple of these up here. Like so. And I guess I will put the good bullet in here. Like that. That looks pretty good. I'll put a couple in there as well. Any others, like, in this region? Not really. I can't imagine there'll be anything coming from this direction. This direction I do worry about a bit. Just because I don't know. And what I don't know terrifies me, actually. It's a lot. There's a lot of things. Oh, okayist, did you see that you're a train station now? The okayest oil you can mine. This is your domain right here. The next train station I make will be yours, Rhythm. And then obviously random. It's a fucking boulder. And then obviously random you will also be there. You. I've achieved my lifelong goal of becoming a train station. Ever since I watched Thomas the Tank Engine as a child, I've looked to the stars and said, "Ye angels, make me a train station. I long to be a talking train station." Alright, so we can make cliff explosives now, which makes me very, very happy. Although I don't know how many cliffs I want to explode, to be honest. All mining? You mean the United States is going to be coming after me? I mean, I didn't say anything. I guess it just depends how much oil you mine. How successful do you want to be, okay? So do you want to draw the ire of international agents? That's the question. Suddenly reminded of a certain hole that a friend of mine drove us to at about 40 kilometers an hour on Mars. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm suddenly reminded of a troll killing you in a boat. I remember that happening. Actually, I'm suddenly reminded of chasing you around 7 days, not being able to land a shot. I'm reminded of that. Well, let's see. We have bullet, and that makes me happy. There's bullet over here too, right? That I can grab some like spare bullet. Do I have spare bullet? I was not intelligent enough to invent the notion of spare bullet. Well, we can do it now. Probably. Let's put a filter on it. Let's go for spare bullet. Let's do it this way. Done. Let's do that. And then power. Flawless. Now we have spare bullet. Because I am in need of some. I'm in need of rods too. Thankfully, I've already invented spare rods. 7 Days to Die, the only game where Polo wasn't the death of me. And I'll never look at Valheim Trolls the same way again. Need to be the FBI to break off the troll mafia. That's the thing, it's a tricky game playing with the mob. You never know what's going to happen. It is a beautiful boat that you had. It was a shame that something happened to it, really. Alright, oil. That's what we're doing. Right. Enough getting distracted. Oil. Programmable speaker. Oh, this is Oni shit, huh? Where I can have display alarms, musical notes, or show alerts. Yep. Power switch. Oh god, I saw a short... Because, you know, obviously I've been saying the word Factorio, so my phone is like, ooh, you must like Factorio a lot. But I saw a short the other day, or the other week, of someone who had set up a... I think it was it displays or a whole bunch of conveyor belts? I don't know what they'd done. But they had been able to turn it into a monitor and play Doom on it. Because, of course... So they were just playing Doom at a very low frame rate, mind, but they were playing Doom in Factorio. Naturally. Alright, what are we doing here? So I have my little oil array, which I find very appealing to look at. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Final Fantasy VI. That's what it reminds me of. In the kingdom. In the... what's that kingdom called? There's just the Empire, and it's always the fucking Empire. Anyway, we want to do stuff. And there's things that we want to do. Is petroleum gas. So we should look into ratios. Alright. 100 crude oil. So 20 crude oil a second into 45 petroleum gas. So how much is that per second? It's 9? So 20 to 9. That's not helpful in any way. I'm British. I mean, you have no proof. How do you feel about Robert Pattinson playing Chris Hansen in A24's Primetime? I knew one of those names, and it was Robert Pattinson. I don't know Chris Hansen, or A24, or Primetime. I don't know any of those. None of those other words are useful. So, knowing one out of the 4 parts of the question, I don't know, frankly. Although I will say, Robert Pattinson was pretty good as Batman, so he'll probably be fine. Did you know the scientists found a way to play Doom on bacteria in a petri dish? There's no way. Chris Hansen was the guy from To Catch a Predator. Nope. Here's the thing about me, okay? I know nothing. I am a repository of useless information. And unfortunately, the information that my brain has deemed useless does not include, like, I'm assuming To Catch a Predator like a television show? Like, I don't know TV shows. I'm very bad with like pop culture stuff, in general. And I'm sorry because it is my fault. So these things called Predators. Okay, I understand that. I get that basic premise. Okay. I guess why are they making a movie about him? Is the thing. Because, like, Eddie Redmayne playing Stephen Hawking in his documentary, was it the Brilliant Mind or something like that? I can't remember what it was called. But that made sense, because Stephen Hawking, I think, died, right? He died before that came out. So, I guess, did this person pass away, or... And why is there a movie about them? I don't know. Speaking of things I don't know, how do I... Alright, what do I do here? Which Predator? Arnold's? Danny Glover's? The one that fought the aliens? I mean, it's a valid question. Probably Arnold's, right? It's the most iconic. Okay, so this is 20 crude oil a second. That's all we need to know. It's about NBC's primetime slot. I just saw the trailer. It looks interesting. Huh. Interesting. So it's like a documentary about that? That's weird. Alright. Yeah, I imagine Robert Pattinson will do good. I mean, like, he's actually a pretty decent actor. I realized this when I watched Water for Elephants. Like, way back in the day. And then my wife and I, we rewatched the Twilight series, and it's just... Pretty sure it was the direction that was off throughout that whole thing. I feel like it was just a very poorly managed... I mean, obviously not poorly managed because it made stupid money, but as far as like the creative process goes, I feel like it was not, maybe didn't make the best choices. Because there's actually a decent story to be told if you know, at least for the first book. Obviously, by the time you get to, Breaking Dawn, it's all gone off the rails and everything's terrible, but at least for like the first 2 books, it's pretty decent. What about Harry Potter? What, in like Robert Pattinson in Harry Potter? Yeah, he was decent in that. I'm making a rocket launcher just so that we're all clear. I'm putting that out here right now. Just as like a notice so that you know. But it can't be stopped, and neither can I. Right, I do need to make sulfur as well for rockets, so... Cedric Diggory, yeah, exactly. Although, okayist, it's actually Diggory, an O, Dig O-R-Y. Sorry. I'm gonna have to deduct points. I am. Gonna have to take points away. 5 points from, where would you be, okayist? Which, you know what, 5 points from... Gryffindor. You know, I'll be nice. Yeah, my boy! Meanwhile, the band just wanting to do their part. The case will be Hufflepuff, I'm quite sure. You are a Hufflepuff. I was going to say Hufflepuff. I think Hufflepuff needs more representation. Let's be honest. I feel like Gryffindor is overhyped, Slytherin is whatever. Ravenclaw is a little too full of themselves. I feel like Hufflepuff's the only house for real people. Like, actually, I think Hufflepuff might be the most normal house in that godforsaken school. Like, my wife and I, we were talking about this the last time we watched the series, because we bought the series secondhand, because I'm not giving J.K. Rowling any money, but any more money. But we watched the series because we actually had bought the DVDs, and they were good quality, Blu-ray even, so they were good quality. And as we were watching it again, we were kind of like, God, this school is insane. Like, there's people being like turned to stone in the corridors, and they're like, do you think we should tell people about this? And Dumbledore just turns around and goes, no. They just carry on like nothing's happening. And like it's not until like multiple people nearly die, a ghost is set on fire basically. Like the ghost takes so much damage that he nearly dies again. And then and they're still like, no, obviously we can't shut the school down. That would be crazy. Like it takes someone being kidnapped for them to be like, oh, I guess this is pretty bad. I guess we'll close the school, probably. It's insane. Actually insane. You have a full house. You're a Hufflepuff, your wife's Slytherin. Tiny human's Ravenclaw, and the tinier human is a Gryffindor? How did you sort the tinier human? Like, I thought they were pretty young. Or do you have your own sorting hat and it literally just told you, like, oh, they're a Gryffindor. Sorry. The only house I know I couldn't be in is Gryffindor. I'll leave people behind in a heartbeat. Yeah, I know. I've played Helldivers with you. I've seen it in action. if you're like, if there's even a moment where you're like, well, this is getting bad, you'll be like, I'm not dying. I'm not dying for that. Nope. The brave people have too high a rate of mortality. I mean, there's a fine line between brave and stupid, and I'm going to be honest. A lot of Gryffindors, especially Harry, seem to trip over that line quite a lot. Okay, so I need to make an oil refinery, right? That's how I get petroleum gas? Yeah, in an oil refinery. Okay, and then I can turn that through a chemical plant. How do I get sulfuric acid? Oh, I can just turn water and petroleum. Oh, okay. I should do this northwards then, shouldn't I? Because that's where the water is. Like, I should absolutely have this up here. Because this is where the water is. Alright, yeah, I'm moving it. It's fine. I should be able to just do this, right? And then I can just flip it to the other side. And then I'll just correct it when I'm there. And it'll be fine. It'll be grand. Well, and I'm saying it will be grand. Probably next week, though, because I think that might have to be it for me. Let's see. Well, how would I fit the pumps in? It'd have to be like this. So is there a way? Not really. Okay, I'll deal with it later. Hugh. Let's have it just go as far as I can, right? Well, let's have it go here, and then there. And then we'll recreate this. Oh, I don't have any storage tanks. Bloody hell. Make 5 of those. Now that I've found out how to copy things, you have no idea what you've unleashed. Factorio. Perfect. Alright. So this should empty these. Oh no, it immediately equally distributed. That's actually really nice. I like that a lot. I guess I could make it closer. What if I delete this? What happens then? It just redistributes it? It redistributes it? Oh, that's nice. Okay. So we can just move shit around and without fear of losing anything? I guess we lost that because it wasn't connected. Okay. We have to be somewhat careful in how we do things. I guess that makes sense. Pumps. Let's just put this here for now. Just so we know. So the pump would be here. The pipe would be here. Alright. So we could just have it go right into the storage container then, couldn't we? Right there. Actually, we could just do it right here, even. Well, no, because we need the other one to be able to connect. So yeah, we do need to have our space. So that makes sense. Like this. Okay. Flawless, mostly. We lost a little bit of oil, but who's counting? Well, when you're the... Oh, they did this whole 9 3/4 month thing. Place 4 things, and they choose it. Oh, okay, that's funny. So when they're 9 3/4 months old. That's very cute. I like that. That's funny. That's very good indeed. Okay. So now we need our petroleum stuff. You know what? We should save this for next week. We should save this for next week. Oops. Petro. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Expecto petroleum. Perfect. It's the perfect name. All right. Flawless. Fantastic, even.